communication, your meetings being kind of informal, how's the distribution of work? They talk about the partnership in general. You as an educator, as the head, how do you communicate that out to your educators that you oversee, as well as the relationship with your partnership? What are they doing in the background to supply you? I know you mentioned what they're doing has influenced the curriculum. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we had monthly department meetings for the math department. Often we met informally. We ate lunch together, most of us, and we talk at lunch. But then we would have the monthly department meetings where I would have an agenda that we would run through and discuss the different things that we've gotten from the meetings that I had probably monthly or every other month that we would do as a curriculum leadership team. So yeah, as the curriculum changed, and of course, you had to keep the curriculum in line with the state guidelines too. So the state has its part, but you're also trying to work with the businesses to bring their part into it. And it becomes it was a challenge, we'll put it that way. We'll just say it's a challenge. But yeah, most of it was done through meetings, and a lot of it was informal. I had a wonderful, wonderful department that worked extremely well together. Everybody had the common good of the student in mind, and we just really, really worked well together. So I was very fortunate that way. Some of our other departments weren't so fortunate. And let's face it, some teachers, they knew the way they grew up and they learned, and they taught it the same way, even though the world changed. And I never agreed with that, but it happens.
They were open to the work plan and the agenda that you pushed out. Like, okay, that's so
Yeah, my group was fantastic. The amount of work that we got done, I don't even know how we did it all. I mean, I know it wasn't just me spending many nights there after school working.
Yeah.
It was them too.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
We rewrote. Hang on a second. All right, I'm on the meeting. So yeah, yeah, I'll get up there when I'm done. Where was I? Yeah, back to me. Yeah, the group I had was, they didn't mind putting in the extra work. They didn't mind putting in the overtime. I mean, let's face it, you're a teacher, you're paid on a salary.
Yeah.
Yes, by contract, we were allowed to leave at like 3 o'clock. But you would look up and down that math hallway at 4 o'clock, and there was still 5 of the 7 teachers there.
Oh, wow. How was, did anybody take a little bit more of, within your staff there, take a little bit more of initiative? Like, say, I know you took, I know you were in part of the meetings in there. Have you seen other, the heads of department or even within your staff say, hey, Rick, this is a real neat idea, and can I get, or I want more responsibility within this kind of scope there? Has it sounds like they have.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the guys I work with, Brett Heiser, he's baseball coach, golf coach now, used to coach basketball, but he he saw an opportunity to take what we were doing with our curriculum, and as we talked about how we were going to break it down, trying to make it easier for the students to understand the algebra, and then put it all together, as an overall. And he spent, I don't even know how many hours over a summer and over a fall season, and completely rewrote our curriculum with worksheets and lessons for the kids and notes and tests. And don't get me wrong, we tweaked them as we went along, but he put that initial work in, and I couldn't even begin to tell you how much, as he was aligning to the state standards. Yeah, he